Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Obviously today we're going to revisit Liu Kang and Khameleon. Now, I know I've made this video before, and if you're looking for a super in-depth breakdown of Liu Kang and Khameleon, I highly suggest that you use the video in the card on the top right hand corner of the screen that is going to pop up right now. That is the original video, and that goes through every single move that Khameleon has and what she does for Liu Kang. In this video, it's just a bit of an update, as in I've basically done all the updated combos for you guys, just frame combos, even the new optimals. Obviously we're going to be talking about in the breakdown the reverse order, which I am going to explain with the old Khameleon graph, and I'm also going to show you guys in the combo section some reverse Khameleon combos, which you guys will be able to see in the timestamps. Now, as usual, if you want to find anything specific in the video, everything is timestamped, so you can literally go to the description and check them out and go to exactly what you want to know. So, as of now, all I'm going to explain is how the Khameleon cycle works in the reverse, and then a few nerfs that Khameleon has gotten in the past time. Okay, so here we have the Khameleon graph once again. If you understand how the Khameleon cycle works in the normal and the reverse, you can totally skip this section with the timestamps, but don't worry, if you don't understand it, I'm here to explain it for you in a very nice, concise fashion. So, think of Mileena as your starting point. Mileena is the starting point for your entire cycle. No matter if you do the normal cycle or the reverse cycle, you pretty much start with Mileena, even though you start with a random version of Khameleon at the start of the game. If you change the cycle at any time, you are going to get Mileena immediately, which means you have started the cycle. So this is the normal cycle that I'm showing up right now. As you can see, it starts with Mileena, you get her for 6 seconds, and then you go to Jade. Once you get Jade, you have her for 6 seconds. Once your 6 seconds has passed, you get Kitana. And then once you have Kitana for 6 seconds, you go back to Mileena. This is the normal cycle that you use while playing Khameleon. So, what if we were to use the button that changes the moves or the mode of Khameleon to another one? So, for example, let's say we start off the game and I'm super crazy, right? And I just do Mileena ball roll at the start with Khameleon. Okay, so let's say 2 seconds into the game, I'm just like YOLO Khameleon Mileena ball roll, right? So, and then I hold the cameo button down. I've got Mileena for 2 seconds, and then by holding the cameo meter down, my 6 seconds is automatically depleted and goes on to Jade for the next 6 seconds. Same thing with Jade. If I decide to use Glaive and she's only been out for 3 seconds and I hold the cameo button down, the 6 seconds automatically gets completed within the 3 seconds and then goes on to Kitana. And then let's say I do a Kitana fan throw, hold the cameo button down, and I've only had Kitana for about 4 seconds. She'll immediately deplete her 6 seconds in the 4 seconds and go back to Mileena. So that is how it works at the moment. And now we have the reverse cycle. So when you press Down Kameo, you are going to get the reverse cycle, in which you're going to start with Mileena, because Mileena is the start of the cycle. Now, it works exactly the same way, except for Kitana and Jade have now switched places in the cycle. That is all that has happened. And as the same as before, if you use Mileena for only 2 seconds, then hold the cameo button after using a move, let's say airside this time, for only 2 seconds, you'll immediately move on to Kitana, right? And then let's say you use Kitana's fan lift for your main character within 3 seconds. You've only had Kitana for 3 seconds, and you hold the cameo button down after the fan lift and you immediately get Jade. And the same thing with Jade. If you use Jade Glow, for example, within 2 seconds,
you are immediately after the 2 seconds move on from Jade into Mileena, and that's how the cycle works. So the normal cycle is Mileena, Jade, Kitana, and the reverse cycle is Mileena, Kitana, Jade. That is quite literally it, and yeah, that's the simplest way I can explain it for you guys.
You guys are going to see, let me just put this on random just to show you guys. It's going to be with every single one. So whenever you do a move into Khameleon, on whether she's Kitana, Jade or Mileena, she is going to do a move and then she's going to actually stay on the screen a lot longer than she used to. This means no matter what variation Liu Kang is using Khameleon in, so you guys saw Jade, you're going to see Kitana now. My bad. That's Jade again. No, Mileena, we'll go Mileena. Right, so Mileena's ball roll sets her a little far back, so that's a little harder to punish. But if you guys did Kitana, for example, you can punish her. And what does this do? So, hitting Khameleon, actually, as you can see on the top left-hand side of the screen, it's literally got her on, like, she's disabled, fully disabled, and that's what you get from this. That was Mileena. Right, so, as you can see, she gets disabled for a few seconds, and then the Kameo meter starts regenerating, and then that's like the normal cycle, depending on what move you've used is how fast it comes back, of course. So that's pretty much all the nerfs that they gave her since the previous video. Other than that, that is quite literally it. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, much quicker version of the updated version of Khameleon and Liu Kang. Yeah, as usual, if you guys like this type of content, please drop a like on the video. It helps me out in spreading my content throughout YouTube. And if you got any questions, please probably watch the original video first if you've got any questions. And if you still have questions, then leave them in the comments down below. I'm guaranteed to answer you within 24 hours, just because I've been through everything super in depth in the original video. And yeah, and if you could please, pretty please, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, costs you guys nothing, and we're on the road to 1,000 subs. And we're pretty close to 600 already. So yeah, thank you guys for doing that in advance, and I'm gonna let the combos roll. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.